Well, I will say that Al truly, genuinely loves Boston. And if it is at all possible for him to stay, I think that he would do what's necessary to stay within reason. So, and I think he's really invested just in the team in general and just being a Celtic he loves. And he's been waiting for this for a long time. I think that he was with Atlanta for so long, and just even comparing like the fan bases and things like that, I think that that gives you a new level of appreciation for Boston and the Celtics.
Right.
And so I can tell you that I do think that he wants to be in Boston, but you know, at the end of the day, it's up to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's reassuring. Like I said, he was the first big time, big fish that was landed in my lifetime, and I think he's embraced. When you think of an ideal Celtic and what it means to be that, not franchise player, but someone that embodies the franchise, I mean, it's hard to argue that anyone's done it better than him. So I know I'll be devastated. I'll probably write an angry blog about Ainge about how we let him go or something. I don't know. But I hope he stays, just because I just feel like with the way the game is played today, how he can stretch the floor, everything he does, I mean, extend him a couple more years. I don't care what you have to do, but especially if Kyrie leaves, like, you have to keep him. He has to stay just for the development of the young guys, right? Like, if they're going to go in the direction of just investing in their young talent, I want Al to be there to make sure they're going about it the right way, because he just feels like a guy that knows what it takes to be a professional and to go about, preparing the right way and dealing with the media and all that. So yeah. I'm hoping he stays, that's for sure.
I definitely think he would be like a huge asset, especially as far as if the Celtics wanted to build around a young core and whatnot. Like, these guys are, it's funny, like, Al will tell us stories. I'm not gonna like name names, but when they were on the road this season, one of the guys had a couple ladies waiting in the lobby. I think it was the night before a game, and Al was in the lobby, and they were walking down the stairs, and the second they saw Al, they turned around and went right back up the stairs, because they knew.
That's 100%. That's 100% Jaylen Brown. You don't even have to tell me. That man, you see him on The Bachelor the other day, that man, I'm 100% convinced. That's Jaylen Brown. You don't even have to tell me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to name names, but I thought that was funny. Like, little things like that. So they really do, I think, value his opinion, which is cool.
The NBA Finals are right around the corner, and I know who my money's on. Is your confidence high? Are you willing to place a wager, but you don't know where to start? There's only one place to get in on all this action. Grab the odds and allow the experts at betonline.ag do the heavy lifting for you. Sports, live betting, virtual casino, you name it. BetOnline.ag is CLNS Media's preferred sportsbook online. If you're feeling lucky and would like to support my podcast, go to clnsmedia.com/Horford and use promo code CLNS50 for that 50% sign-up bonus. That's CLNS50. BetOnline.ag, your online sportsbook experts.
Something that I kind of wanted to bring up was, what's your opinion on Celtics fans being like insanely hard on Kyrie and Terry?
So I think, Celtics fans, we're an irrational bunch, right? But I feel like it's only when it's warranted. Like, this negative criticism, I feel like, is only when it's warranted. So I feel like a lot of our frustration, at least I can only speak for myself, really, but so a lot of my frustration, really around Kyrie, right? Like, we all know he's an insane talent. You can't, find that type of offensive skill, everywhere in the NBA. There's only a handful of guys that can do what he does. So for me, it's like, I'm willing to put up with all the bullshit and all, like, the drama if it shows up when it matters. And him, the quotes of him saying, listen, don't worry about it. You guys have me for the playoffs. We're going to get it done. And then, we got past Indiana, but, we didn't bring in Kyrie to get past Indiana. We got him to get past a team like Milwaukee. So to then have the worst 4-game playoff stretch of his career on the stage where we were sort of, waiting to see what he would do in the playoff series for us because he was out the year before, I just felt like it was a bad look. And he didn't certainly help himself by any of his post-game comments. And, I just think Celtics fans, we don't care if they, underachieved, as long as we know you're giving a full effort.